Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Crawford and I'm going to tell you about an app called Vocabulary and Spelling City. This is an app that you can download from the App Store, any device with an App Store, or you can also go to the website spellingcity.com. If you want to make an account, you just hit this register button and you fill out this form and then you'll have a free account. A free account allows you to give spelling and vocabulary tests. However, it doesn't, and it allows you to play a couple games to practice for those tests. But with a paid account or premium account, you can spend $60 and you can get a whole lot more. You can actually get more games and get student data and all kinds of good stuff. So this is my account here. When you log in, there's a dashboard where it gives you just basic student information, who's completed assignments, who hasn't, and then just their proficiency. There's a couple different tabs, the dashboard tab, which is what we're on, grading and records, where you can go in and grade student assignments, look at their performance and the grades that Vocabulary and Spelling City does for you. You can look at My Students, which just gives a list of your students and their performance. Assignments, where you can go and assign different things and look at the status of different assignments you've put in place. And list management, where you create a list and use it in the activities. So we are going to start there. If you hit list management, you can go in, and what's really awesome is they have a whole bunch of tutorials. So if you're not sure what to do, they have these watch video buttons here that will help you kind of get started. But I'm going to do a brief overview. If you hit create a list, I can go in here, I'll enter a list name. So we'll just call it test list. I can enter a description. Great. And I go down to the bottom. I can change some different settings here. And then I can, for word order, I often do random. That's just a personal preference because the way it appears in the game is going to be random. If I kept it order, then it would come in order every time. So I like to change it. So I'm going to select my grade and I'm going to start typing in some words. So maybe I type in my spelling list. So tradition, pet, ceremony, and soothe. So I will save that list. I've done lists of 20 words. I've done lists of 5 words. It doesn't matter. And you'll come to this page where you can go in, and what's really nice is Spelling City sets you up. They give you the word, they come up with the definition, this part of speech, and a sentence. So that's a really neat feature. If you want to change it, you can come in and press this button and change it. So I'm going to go save and assign. And then it takes me to this assignment page. On this assignment page, I can go in and select different games. There's different features like phonics, spelling, vocabulary, all listed here. So if I wanted to do a vocabulary test, I could hit vocabulary, and it's just going to give me vocabulary activities. There's an opportunity to preview them by hitting this play button. If I need more info, I can get it here. And if I want to add it, I can do that here. So I'm going to hit add, and I'll add a couple activities. Perfect. Now I can go down and hit next. And then I select students. For FERPA requirements, I have my actual students on here, so I can't show you their names. But if I wanted to select them, I would just hit this button here. It would select all students. However, I can go in and I can select individual students and only give certain students certain assignments. So for my kiddos that still need decoding, I can give them a decoding version of spelling, while my other kids will just get regular spelling practice. So let's say I select my students and I'm going to say next. And then it's going to ask me a couple more questions. Do I want to add my own instructions? Do I want them to complete the activities in order? And then I need to select when the day is due, when this assignment is due, and when it should start. And then I hit finish. I create a title. So if this is the title your kids will see. So I'll just say test list. and I'll hit save a segment. Now I'm going to go in and I see test lists. I can actually see student progress on this page, which is really awesome. I can see a lot of my students have finished vocabulary practice. A couple need to do spelling practice still. And then I have my friends doing decoding practice. I have 5 students, and so they're doing that. But yeah, that's how Vocabulary and Spelling City works. If you want to see the student version, this is what their page looks like. So if I wanted to go and look at that, I hit student, I hit login as, and I can see his page. All right, just a couple other things. For the Bloom's level, it's knowledge and apply. And for the SAMR, it's augmentation, because this offers direct feedback, which I cannot always give as a teacher. I really love this app, and I hope you guys love it too.